No problems on the roadways. We are dry, easy drive up into the mountains. Lots of sunshine as well. And down here at the lower elevations, we're just dealing with another windy day. Certainly those winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour, making for some dangerous fire conditions and high fire danger. So we do have a red flag warning everywhere you see there in that bright pink color. The entire I-25 corridor, the lower foothills, as well as the adjacent plains. We're looking at winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour. Sustained winds out of the west, 15 to 25 miles per hour, but gusting up to 45 miles per hour. And relative humidity as low as 15%. So these conditions really do pose high fire danger. Any type of spark giving these winds as well as this low humidity reading that could result in a fast moving wildfire. So something just to be thinking about when you're out and about this afternoon. This red flag warning goes until 5 o'clock this evening. Let's check out some of those current wind gusts around the state. We have some strong ones in Leadville, 26 mile per hour gusts being recorded. Out at DIA, 41 mile per hour wind gusts recorded. And again, across the plains as we head into the afternoon, we are looking at 40 plus mile per hour wind gusts. So no question, again, when we get these kind of strong winds as well as the dry conditions, that fire danger does increase. Current gusts right now, Loveland Pass, 51 mile per hour wind gusts, 75 mile per hour wind gusts, Berthoud Pass, and again we're seeing anywhere from 35 mile per hour wind gusts in Bennett to 41 at DIA. And those winds are going to stay strong as we head into the afternoon. As you can see here, I mean, we're talking 8 o'clock tonight, 30 plus mile per hour wind gusts across the plains and 50 plus in the foothills and those usual wind prone areas. Dying down tomorrow, but picking back up on Saturday morning. We're looking at 50 plus mile per hour wind gusts in Arvada as well as Boulder Saturday morning. So breezy start to your weekend, although we are staying dry under this ridge of high pressure, pretty amplified ridge building in. And you can see the tight pressure gradient between the ridge of high pressure, that rotating H off to the left, and that trough of low pressure up to the northeast. Between that, you got that tight pressure gradient, and that's what increases those winds. So we're getting that westerly winds, which does result in downsloping. And when you get those downsloping winds, you also get that dry compressional warming. So as those winds come over the top of the mountains and descend, it causes the air to warm, and that's why we have unusually warm temperatures today, and certainly started the day off with unusually warm temperatures. I mean, we started the day off in the 50s here in the metro area, so very warm start to your Thursday. And if we don't drop below 44 degrees by midnight, we will actually hit a record warm low temperature for today. So the record low warm temperature is 44 degrees, and if we don't drop below that, we will be the warmest low temperature on record for December 11th. Live radar, we're quiet, we're clear, and we are going to stay dry as we put our forecast into motion here with our futurecast, really only dealing with clouds. We're staying dry not just across the plains, but up in the high country as well. Right now we're at 66 degrees in Denver, so we actually reached our high this morning. We were at 68 degrees a few hours ago, and now we're dropping down a little bit. So again, those winds not too bad here outside the 9 News studios out of the north, 5 miles per hour. Still in the 70s in some areas. Lyman checking in at 70 degrees, 72 in Burlington, 73 in Ray. We're at 75 in Lamar. Really warm temperatures across the plains, 60s elsewhere across the central and northern plains, although Fort Collins 70 degrees right now, 70 in Sterling. And we're looking at 40s in the mountains. So today, warm and breezy. Arter reached her high of 68, and again, those gusty conditions continuing, which certainly is why we're seeing those warm temperatures. Doesn't feel as warm when that wind hits your skin, just because, again, you got a little bit of a wind chill as those winds descend off the mountains. But again, the readings show really warm temperatures for the normal high for this time of the year, 44 degrees. Well above that, as you can see across the state, both the plains and quite warm in the mountains as well. Tomorrow we're looking mostly sunny, still in the 60s, 62 degrees. That's our forecast high. Mild, dry, calmer wind for tomorrow before things pick up again Saturday morning. So especially in areas like Arvada, Golden, Boulder, those winds are going to be gusty Saturday morning. If you have outdoor plans, just keep that in mind. High temperatures for tomorrow, mainly in the 50s across the plains, 30s and 40s in the mountains. So taking a look at your 7-day forecast, again, that ridge of high pressure really dominating our weather pattern, keeping things quiet, dry, and just a few clouds in the mix. That's it. So lots of sunshine. It's going to help warm temperatures into the low 60s tomorrow. 60 degrees your forecast high for Saturday. Broncos Sunday taking on the Packers at Empower Field. 62 degrees, mild conditions. A little bit cooler on Monday, 59. We're back to 60 and breezy on Tuesday. Wednesday we do have a system moving in, and that is going to bring us a chance for some mountain snow. Always like to hear that, and always certainly like to forecast for that. But it looks at this point like we are staying dry. Overnight lows not too bad in the 30s, although Saturday night into Sunday dropping actually below freezing, but warming up into the low 60s by Sunday afternoon. That is a quick look at your forecast on this Thursday. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Stay tuned to 9 News Plus anytime. We will keep you updated on the forecast, have those latest model runs, and the latest on any type of records or wind speeds and what you can expect as you head into your evening and into your weekend. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Have a great day.